2023, and most notably, amongst all that, 2/3 of the way to the People Ready Force for Good $1 million bonus challenge. So
Nice.
you got the road course, you got a street course, and now your next opportunity would be at on the Oval at Iowa Speedway, July 22nd and 23rd. So could be adding up to a great season. Of course, you still lead the overall NTT IndyCar Series point standings as well. Tell us how you did it.
It was a busy race, honestly, but we had a really fast car. Yeah, we were really good on the first stint. I think we did the right strategy of just pushing. We knew the tire deck was going to be high, and I think it was going to be high anyway if we were managing or not. So I think we got a gap that gave us the opportunity to fight with Will. That did a tremendous job, and at the end it was too busy for me. I wanted a bit more calm end of the race, but honestly, it was a great day for us for the number 10 Richland car. Couldn't be prouder of the work we did. My first win on a street course, first win with a Ridgeline Lubricants car, so we'll keep it going.
Big weekend for you, certainly. All right, we'll begin with questions in person. I know there's some online as well, so stand by for that. Lucille, you want to go first? Go ahead. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Alex. You were one of the drivers that was pretty vocal about the track being not wide enough and, too bumpy, whatever. So what happened when you guys started to run out there in the car?
Well, I mean, I was on a positive note. I was giving comments because honestly, it was tight, and we saw that. But it was a really fun race. It was a lot better than I expected. We had a lot more grip today than what we did. I think the track evolved a lot during the weekend. I'll rewatch the race obviously because I had a clean race. Let's say that but honestly, Detroit did a tremendous job. The fans were amazing. I was mind blown of how many fans we had today, being a first time event. And also the podium on Victory Lane was really fun. So yeah, hopefully we can tweak some stuff and make it even better for next year. But yeah, cannot wait.
More for Alex, Tim, and then Lewis. Tim, go ahead.
Number one, have you ever seen a fireboat?
Yes, I saw it during my podium, right?
Yeah, but have you ever seen one before?
No.
So that was a surprise for
It
you.
was a surprise, and they were celebrating with us, so it was really fun. Yeah.
Hey, how much are you looking in the mirrors on those restarts, trying to figure out what's going on behind you, or are you just kind of got your head down, and if you do your thing, you're going to come out on the other end?
Honestly, I was struggling a little bit more than I wanted on getting the tires up to temperature. I saw that Will was probably one of the best cars doing that. And yeah, I was watching the mirror, but there was not much I could do either. What was going on? But I would say that I got a bit lucky on our restarts that I could get a gap of like a second, then he would close a little bit, and then my tires would be up to temperature again by turn 3 again. So, yeah, it was busy at the end.
Yeah, and I asked you yesterday about the role you're on here, with the GMR Grand Prix and getting the pole at Indy, and you know what happened at Indy, right?
Yeah.
But then the pole here and the win. I mean, is it pinch yourself time, or is it just like does it feel y'all are on a roll?
Yeah, I mean, we are for sure. We got the pole, we got the win at GMR, got the pole at Indy, got the pole here and the win here. So obviously we're in a roll. As I said, we'll try and keep the wave rolling as if we can, because it's a great moment for us, and we know this is not gonna get until the end of the season. So we'll try and get advantage of that. The next couple of races are really good for us, and we'll try and, as I said, keep it going.
Steve, Lewis, and then Chris.
Even going farther back to Laguna last year, have you had a string of races like this where it's gone well pretty much every race?
Well, yeah, I mean, we didn't really have a really good start of the season this year. I think we could have done a little bit better. Like, our car was better than what we finished, but
Results were still pretty good.
yeah, but they could have been. But no, honestly, we had a great, 7 races if we count Laguna. They've been amazing. I had fast cars every weekend, so couldn't ask for more now.
Lewis, go ahead.
Yeah, Alex, no driver likes to finish second when a win is close, but Will Power seemed pretty happy. Can you describe, your experience racing with Will? Because he seems to be a master of street racing.
Yeah, he was really fast. He did a really good job on getting through the field on the first stint, and then also when he overtook me, I had the gearbox issue that we solved it really, really quickly. But yeah, he was tough to beat. But yeah, I mean he's done a really good job. Obviously, he has a great team around as well, and he was a headache on the last 2-3 restarts where he was getting super close, and he was very aggressive. Obviously, like he had to be, but yeah, it's always good racing with him.
Chris, the Nate.
Two real quick. First, while every win is sweet, is there any additional, sweetness about this race, given that this is a Chevy race, this is in Chevy's backyard, and you're driving Honda, and you got them in their own backyard here?
Yeah, but I mean it's super special, but it's more special because it's my first street course win. I've been fast. We've been there. We've been on the podium many times on the street course, but I didn't really had a win, and today we got it. So yeah, having a Honda car, all the power that we had, the fuel mileage that they gave us for this weekend, obviously makes it extra sweet.
On the lighter side of things, do you already have someone figuring out where you're gonna get chicken tonight, or no?
Well, I have a flight tonight, so I don't know. Maybe on the plane, but or at the airport, whatever. But we'll find something for sure, 100%.
I heard you say out there in Victory Lane that the stall issue, or you had to go to emergency mode or whatever,
Yeah.
that was your fault. Can you kind of explain that?
Well, it was because I was trying to work. I think I haven't spoken to the team yet, but I was trying to warm up the rear tires, obviously, and upshifted onto second when we were wheel spinning. That got into like a false second or first. It got stuck in first, and then it got stuck in. I couldn't really shift. And before they told me, because I was already heading to turn 2, I switched to emergency mode because that's the only way to take all the issues out, let's say. And it went well, but you lose a lot of performance upshifting and that's why Will got us until exit of turn 3. I got it back to normal, and then it was all right. So it was a team. It was not something from Honda or the team. It was a driver issue that we had. Yeah.
Was that the most nervous moment you had, or was getting through the last few restarts difficult?
Well, that was really a panic mode because I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. Because if you get stuck in one gear, you're done. So that was pretty busy moment.
The last one for me. Chip's been saying since St. Pete that if you want to come back, he wants you. There's a lot of speculation about the future. Is this team doing enough to bring you back? I mean, 2 wins and a big lead in the points. I mean,
oh, absolutely. We're doing great. So, yeah, with the experience that obviously I had put myself into last year, I'm not gonna comment anything before I announce directly. So I learned that from last year, but obviously, yeah, I mean, we as I said, we had great race cars every weekend. We had chances to win every weekend. So yeah, we'll keep it going.
Nathan, go ahead. Oh, you know, mine. There we go. Thank you.
Alex, I know you said earlier this track raced better than you expected. In what way, or what about the track, or just how the race transpired went differently than you maybe had in your head going into today's race?
Well, I think we had more grip than I expected. The track kept evolving with our sessions and with other series like Indy Next and Trans Am cars. Like you could see the driving lane, it was black, all full of rubber. So that allowed for some more overtaking. Like I was able to pass some cars that were a lap down or on the back. I was able to pass Will. He was able to pass me as well. And he was able to pass Rossi as well. So I thought that there was going to be 0 passes, honestly, without a crash. So yeah, it was better than I expected. Obviously, we had quite a lot of yellows, but everywhere you go, if there's a street course, you're gonna have a lot of drama.
A couple of drivers have said post-race that they felt like one thing that stood out that could maybe be improved for year two was doing some sort of a repave on that back stretch that might lead to just even some more passing, during it, not just like in a dive down to turn 3, because you guys didn't feel like there's just really more than one racing line there. What do you feel like that would do for the racing if that was done heading into year 2?
Yeah, it would. I think it would help. There's big bumps on the right side, so it's quite easy to just go on the left and defend. And yeah, when you go on the right, it's not that it's bumpy, but you lose a little bit of speed by just touching. So that's why it made it more difficult. It would be a good step. Yeah, before turn 3. No, not the back straight up. Yeah, before turn 3.
Take a couple quick ones off of Zoom. Jack Binion from the race. Go ahead, Jack, unmute yourself.
Thanks, Dave. Alex, I think this is the biggest championship lead you've had in your IndyCar career. How do you try to not look at the end of the season and focus on the championship when you have this lead and that's in the back of your mind?
I don't know. So is it big? I haven't watched it yet, but honestly, there's a lot of races to go. We got the lead 2 races ago, and now suddenly we have this amazing lead. So on the same way that we go up, there's somebody that can go up as well, and we can go down. So that's IndyCar. That's the high competition that we have here. There's a lot of, I think in 15 weeks, we're gonna have 10 race weekends. So it's gonna be tough to keep the energy up for everybody, but having that lead, it's gonna help us, and hopefully we can keep it going and getting bigger.
Do you feel like there's one driver who is kind of your lead kind of rival at the moment? Is there someone who really stands out to you in the pack at the moment who you're kind of not scared of, but who you're looking at thinking that they could be a threat come to the end of the year?
Dixon, Ericsson, Power, Newgarden, McLaughlin, Pato. I can keep it going.
Keep going.
Yeah. I wish I could only name you one, but unfortunately or fortunately, I think that's the cool thing about our series. There's more than 10 drivers that I'm looking.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Jack. 51-point lead with 10 races remaining. A long way to go.
Cool.